YouTube. This video right here is going to show you how I installed my Oracle Halo lights. Stay tuned. First thing you do when removing this bumper is you take off these 6 tabs on both sides using a flathead screwdriver. Kind of hard doing this trying to hold the camera, but you get the gist of it. Just lift up on it, pull it out all the way through. Gotta remove these little pin holders. Yeah, be careful because they'll shoot out sometime and get all in the engine bay. Alright, so here you're going to go ahead and start your car up, turn your wheel. It's easier to get to the ones that's inside the fender well. Once you have done that, you'll see the same looking tabs on the fender well right here, and right here. Then when you go in here, you see a screw right here that you gotta take off. Alright, as you can see that I removed all of the tabs off. And now I just gotta get this screw loose in here. So I guess I'm gonna drop this camera so I can get to it better with 2 hands. Alright, so we got the screw loose. You don't have to screw it all the way. Just get it loose enough to slide the bumper. Wait a minute. It must be another screw in here. There you go. It's another screw. Hold on, YouTube. Let me put the camera back down. Alright, so once you remove the tabs and the 2 screws that's on the inside of the bumper, you go to the other side and you do the exact same thing. You don't have to take the screws out all the way. You can just take it out a little bit and voila, the bumper comes off. Alright, so after you have removed the bumper, there are 2 10mm screws that have to come out. There's one right here. There's one down here on the bottom of the headlight. Let me take this down here so you can see it. Right there. There's one right there on the bottom of the headlight. Alright, so after you done got them screws out, the headlight should come straight on out, except there's this little silver, I don't know the proper term for it, but it pops out. It pops out. So just put a little bit of force to the headlight and it'll come straight out. After you done got the headlight out of the socket, just go ahead and just remove all of the bulbs that's attached to it. And there you have it. YouTube. So as you can see, I done opened up my box from Oracle for my lights. So these are what comes in the box. You get your color shift 2.0. You can see it. From what I read, this lets the lights know what to do. We're gonna test everything out so you can see what I see as it goes along. But this tells the lights what to do. If it dims, change colors, blink. And these are the little remote control that goes to it. Alright. This is the, I guess it's the RF light for the remote. Then you have these 3 lenses, not lenses, lights. 4 lights. I've opened them up. Try to do everything with one hand. So I have this. Give me a second, I'm gonna take the rest of it out. Alright, so I tested out these lights. Now I'm gonna test out this box right here that it comes with. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use this 9-volt battery. I already unplugged my wires up to where it says plug it up at right here. So I'm gonna use this 9-volt battery to light the lights up. Alright, so I got this. I got the headlight taken apart. Now, one of the things that I noticed that Oracle ain't do a good job with is the hiding of this big wire. Like, it makes it difficult to hide this big wire. When I did this one, I don't know if you can see it, but I was able to camouflage it with the black bezel. This, so you stick this ring over top where you want it to be at in the light, and it has this 3M sticky tape. And whenever you find out where you want to put it at, place it there and you stick it there. Me, I used zip ties. I don't know if you can really see it in this light. I did a good job of hiding that too. But I use zip ties to help hold that in place. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. All right, let's get it. I got this first halo on. Like I said before, it's kind of difficult trying to hide this wire. So this is the best way I came up with, y'all. And if y'all know another way, I know these professionals on YouTube, hopefully they can teach us all something. All right, so as you can see, this light came from Oracle. It turns different colors. This is why there's so many different wires in it. And it's kind of hard to cut a hole big enough to fit all these wires in. So what I'm gonna have to do, so what I did was I cut the harness off. This is the harness that go with it. I cut the harness in half so I could fit it through the headlight. And I'm gonna solder it back together. Ran to Walmart and got a soldering iron. So I'm gonna go ahead and solder it all back together. Here we go. So I got my light back together. I sealed it with this black silicone adhesive seal it. Had trouble placing the headlight together, so I had to use these vice grips to hold it in place. Never mind the mess. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm about to put it back in the oven. Heat it up, so hopefully everything will fall in place pretty decent. But this is the next to the end result. We'll see what it look like in a minute. Well, YouTube, there you have it. This is how I installed the Oracle lights into my 2007 Dodge Magnum. Yeah, that's dope. Deuces. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I need to get my subscribers up. I got a lot of footage for you. Holla at me.